Okay.
How's it
Hello.
Good morning, everyone.
Look what I was doing this morning. My nails are gray. You can see the
Gray?
little bits of paint.
Oh, it
Yeah.
hasn't.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I was priming this morning with the Citadel color gray sear.
Very
That looked a little
nice.
crazy on the porch, but it was worth it because I have them all individually painted.
Oh.
Maybe not all. The ribbon on them. I forgot to paint one side. No, I just forgot to paint the entire thing. God dang it!
And you're
You
the one that's been up and like productive this morning.
I'm done with this. Yeah. God dang it. Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, coffee.
it's the thought that counts. And
Yeah.
you were like, you know what? I'm gonna get up early, prime my models, my miniatures, make sure they're all good.
Go to the gym, all that
go to the
good stuff.
gym.
And nope, I because of the stupid ribbon. I might choke if I do it inside, right?
I
You
mean,
got
if you have
this.
the window open, you're fine.
You can do it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna be right back.
All right. I'm lowering my music, even though this is the song. This is a lo-fi version of the song I walked down the aisle to in my wedding.
Oh, how cool.
It's from Spirited Away.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Is it like the main Spirited Away theme?
Yes. The One Summer's Day, I think, is like the English name for it.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, good morning to everyone in the chat. We've got Cajun Corey,
Yeah.
Kevin, and Josh McDonald. Morning, guys.
Good
Thanks for being here.
morning. We got Psychotic Mongoose and Zachara and Victor and Corey. What's up, guys?
Yeah, great to see everyone here on this early morning. Has everyone started to hit fall already? Like, because California is now finally starting to get a little chilly, but like all this past week, it was like 102, 104. I was so mad. I was like, what is happening right now?
I think it's a false fall. So
False
like
fall.
it gives you that feeling that it's about to be fall, but it's not quite fall.
Yeah. I know like the official day of fall is like September 22nd or something.
I'm back.
I don't know.
But yeah.
I don't know days. I just show up to them.
What are we doing?
I just wake up and I go, oh, I guess it's fall today.
Oh yeah. We're talking about how we're kind of in a false fall. Well, I'm in a false fall right now, because it's starting to like get a little cold, but not quite. I have a feeling it'll heat back up again here soon.
Ooh, yeah. It's just a little jump start.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know, I never realized the box gives you paint colors that each thing is. If you want to do the exact one, it's a lot of different paints though.
That is.
I don't have that many paints. I only have 1, 2, maybe 3.
Oh no.
No,
What about 4?
Ones that they've listed. No, absolutely not.
No?
2,
Boo.
3, 4? No, absolutely
I
not.
know,
4.
right?
Because you have the gold, right?
I have actually quite a few. I don't know which ones I have of the ones they've listed. Because I got the basic paint set, but I think I'd rather get the one that you got, Max.
Oh, the Citadel paints or the other ones like the Pro Acryl paints, like these guys.
Pro Acryl.
I think they're I don't know if they are more expensive or not. I just know that they're really good quality. And actually, X-Ray, if you want
Mhm.
the gold that I use for my custodians, this is the gold that I use from Pro Acryl. It'll come up in your
Okay.
screen in just a
That's
second here. It's called Bright Gold.
bright gold.
But I like it a lot. Yeah.
Pretty. Still, I think so long.
The lag is real.
Lag is real. God, and these paint pots are so like not mixed right now.
Oh yeah. Good morning to Spirian as well in the chat. Thanks for being here, guys. Good morning.
What a.
Did anything spooky happen to y'all on Friday the 13th?
I mean, in my stream, a bunch of people made my character go to jail and spawned dragons and made my character explode cheese and
Oh my lord.
Explode
fun.
cheese.
yeah, it was a fountain of cheese came out of my character.
That
Oh
is
my god.
fun, I guess.
It was hilarious. And they'd launch my character and it'd go flying. And if I was under an awning, it would just like ragdoll into the like arch above it. It was, oh my god, it was so funny.
Sounds like a great stream. I'm sad I missed it.
How dare you have a life?
No. How dare I work for Gary? You know what? Blame Gary.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was after Gary.
Oh, was it? I thought you
Yeah.
went live at 7. Oh my god.
I did.
Yeah, and that stream ended at like 8 or not 8:30.
Really?
Yeah, because we have the Rumble hour too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you guys do that now.
Yeah, so I mean, yes, the YouTube did end. I guess I could have had you on like the background.
How dare you?
I was so tired.
I don't blame you. You know I'm just giving you shit, right?
No, I thought you were actually being mean to me, and now I'm gonna go cry my feelings out. And yeah, I'm gonna write in my diary, Kara is a.
Kara's a butthole.
She's the
That's what
biggest
you would
butthole
say.
I've ever met. Exactly.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were so fragile.
I am. God dang it! I'm a wolf. No,
So then,
I'm kidding.
when you ladies were like in, I don't know, elementary school and stuff, would the insults be like you butthead, or would you actually say
Yes.
like, oh, you B word, you C word?
You butthead.
It'd be butthead.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought that was like the cool thing to do.
Or like the really scandalous thing to do, like, she said butthead.
But
Was
He
Butt.
touched the butt.
he touched the
butt
butt.
in the butt?
I said what?
I said-
In the butt.
Hey, don't sing Josh's song, okay? That's only for
Oh,
his.
Oh shit! Shots fired.
Poor Josh. Poor Josh.
Are you gonna let them treat you like that, Josh? You gonna let him shame you?
Yes.
He's like, yeah, I like it.
He's like, I secretly kind of like
There's
The
no
more
secret
shame-
about that.
it.
Hey. Alright. So I think I'm gonna do. I don't know how they keep this all organized, all those painter peoples. Oh, did I lose a shoulder pad? Nope. I got it all.
So, last week or 2 weeks ago, I received a little package. Well, it was actually a big package.
Oh, that's what
Um,
she said.
Yeah. From none other than comic book legend
What?
Kelly Jones.
What?
Yeah,
did he
because
send you?
well, I bought it. It was part of his
campaign.
campaign. Yeah, for the Dracula book.
Oh, so exciting.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
so I was wondering if you guys had gotten that or seen that, or chat if you guys had gotten a chance to see that, because it is beautiful.
No, not yet. That's
Oh,
so cool though.
it's so nice. Like, I would say in crowdfunding wise, I think some of the top tier right now, uh, the main one being Ghost of the Badlands by Razor Fist. Like that book was a piece of art, and then the story was actually very good. It was very well written. I was really impressed by Razor Fist, and then yeah, Kelly Jones and his, I forget who wrote it, but yeah, just beautiful, beautiful books. I was very impressed.
He makes
That's
such
awesome.
great books. I love it.
And Kara, I meant to say crowdfunding because I would say Rippaverse is probably more in its own publisher, right? Like you get,
How
like I
dare you
wouldn't.
not include Rippaverse? I mean,
I would say that
obviously
you
you
guys
are
are probably in a
against
different.
us. Can I call you? I'm gonna call you a detractor now because
He's
That's
a
fair.
bigot. He's a
I
bigot.
can't believe you.
Well,
You were
you know that I'm
anti
gonna devote.
Rippaverse.
I'm gonna devote my entire channel now to just becoming your detractor. So I hope that's all right.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Can I call you the Maxiverse?
The Maxi Pad verse, yeah.
Oh my god. Well, you brought it up. I didn't.
I wasn't gonna go there, but you did. So
You did
It's
it to yourself, bro.
it's my alter ego.
Oh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because whenever I. So you have Woke Ray Girl, right?
Yeah, I do.
That's
She's
my
the gym.
She's something.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, okay, okay. I see how it is.
But yeah, her equivalent is MaxiPad because he just loves everything and shills for everything and claps at everything. So that's kind of where MaxiPad's at.
I love it. All right, we can be best friends, Maxi Pad and Woke Ray Girl.
Well, yeah, we'll have to have you on the next show that we because it's MaxiPad. Josh, what's your alter ego again? Josh's alter is like no, it's not McDizzy. It's Rizzy Ricky Rich. That's who
Oh
he
my
is.
god, that's a long
That
name.
is-
Hey, don't make fun of me with the way I said that. I tease. Lucifer the Doberman, thank you for the month subscription. So Sisters of Silence is my second favorite faction.
Ooh.
And then Psychotic for the 5 British says, Extra Girl, I made a clip from Kara's stream. I can send you in Discord if you want. Hell yeah. I want to see, is it of the cheese?
I don't know
The
what
moment
he
with
clipped. I don't know what he clipped. There's been some. There was some pretty like. Oh my gosh, there was one person. It's me, Mario. Every time I would get
I love
close.
Mario.
Every time I would get close to the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach to go and continue the quest, he'd teleport me away. Oh, like just a random location. I think he did that like 10 times. Oh, I
Oh,
was
God.
laughing like and like if they did that, oh my gosh, there I would get teleported or they'd spawn monsters in there. It's like I'm just trying to continue the damn story.
All I want to do is play this game, and you're making it hard for me.
How
But
dare
also do
you? How dare you use what I gave you?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ay. But it was a really fun stream.
I love it. I love like the super interactive streams like that.
Oh,
Like,
they're my favorite.
that. That's why blurps are so fun.
I know.
More
I was about to
blurps.
say the fact that you get to interact with your chat like that is probably so fun and so unique because not a lot of other I feel like creators will do that or have the like creative aspect of saying like let's do this thing in order to interact with each other because I wouldn't even know like I would do like member streams or something, but other than that, I mean like how would you creatively or uniquely engage with your audience. So that's super fun. I love it.
Yeah. Plus, you know, I love when chat gets to ruin my streams by doing things like scare me.
By ruin, you mean enhance.
Ruin. I'm mentally ruined. Just letting y'all know. You're paying my medical bills. I hope you know that. My therapy that I need.
Or when they fart really loudly and it scares you.
Yeah, Corey.
Yeah. Corey, Highlander. Two main farters in my life.
Other than Mark?
Didn't think I'd tell you that, did ya?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm working on this stupid frog thing right now. I'm trying to get through this guy.
Oh, Max, are you gonna play Space Marine too? By the way?
I was looking at the Xbox Series X at Kara's request, or Kara's
Recommendation.
recommendation, thank you.
You're welcome.
And the ones that I saw that were refurbished were maybe like $50 to $100 off. And I was like, okay, that's you know, that's pretty good. That's not too bad. But then when I thought about it, I was like, well, then I would still need to buy a capture card and then all the cords or whatnot that may come with that, and then the game itself, which could be, what's the collector's edition, like $100 or something, or
I don't know
150?
American prices.
Okay.
I haven't looked at it. My husband bought it. I didn't buy it.
Yeah,
No
the
worries.
early edition in Canadian was like 110, like early access. I didn't get the ultimate collection. I think I got the gold.
Okay.
So there's 2 tiers, right? I think. Chat, help me, please.
Chat help.
So yeah, I'm just trying to look at the funds and see, you know, what's gonna probably be what's gonna be the most like realistic for me. And with the PS5, it sounds like I would just be able to plop it down, plug it in, and be ready to go. But I think, Kara, you were saying the user interface might be a little bit difficult for a noob. So I'd have to call one of you guys and have you on the line as like tech support.
Help! Help!
Hello, this is PS5. What can I help you with?
Oh my god! I got a call yesterday that was like that. They were like, "Hello, ma'am. How are you doing today?" And I go,
No, do
I
the
will
accent.
say.
You have to do the accent. No, I'm
Hello,
kidding.
ma'am. I can't do an accent. God dang it. And then I was like, hi, I'm good. What is this call about? Well, I just wanted to call. And, well, funnily enough, they were calling about if I had internet troubles. I'm like, no, I'm not having internet troubles.
They're listening.
Yeah, they
I know, that's the
know.
worst part. I'm like, I'm not talking to some random dude that calls my phone. Like, no, I don't know who you are. They didn't even say what company they're from. I'm like, I don't trust you. Who are
No.
It's also creepy because like, I own two pieces of property, and I got a call the other day during work from just a random number, and this guy's like, "Hello, I'm looking to buy your property," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I want to buy. Are you interested in buying your property?" And I was like, "No, I'm not selling." And he's like, well, are you interested in I was like, dude, I don't know who you are. Like, what do you mean my property? Like, which one are you talking about?
property, you know,
Yeah, like,
nation.
and but with that stuff, it's sketchy because it's like, do they know who I am? How do they know?
Yeah.
Well, they're
Do they
waiting for
know
you to
what-
give up information.
Oh yeah, because I could have said, oh, which one? You mean the one on this street and this state and that, you know, and yeah.
Because they're notorious, like open-ended questions like that, notorious scammers.
Yes.
Yeah. 100%.
Good call not trusting that phone call.
I just said, no, I'm not interested. I don't even know who you are. Like, no thanks.
Yeah, I'll go through my real estate agent, as you should do the same.
Right. Um, and Sabanur says, "Greetings, fellow mutants, and Grand Rising. Good morning to you as well." And Terra Crystal says, "Joe Rosie said that she paid $90 for Space Marine 2 Special Edition." That's not, yeah, that's kind of right where I would think, like 90 to 100. I was thinking 150 if it came with that collector's like statue.
Oh no, that'd
or
probably be
figure.
closer to like 200.
Okay. At that point, I'd want to just buy the, I think it's like a $1,200.
statue.
Oh, there's that $1,200 statue from What a Workshop that I'm like,
Do I
I
need
must
it?
have this.
Yeah. You need it. You know you want it. Get it.
I need it.
You know we're horrible influences.
Absolutely. So,
Or are you the best influences?
Both.
both. Try.
Yeah.
Without a
y'all are,
doubt, both.
You have to ask. You know what the answer is.
Yeah. I think I remember posting it on Twitter, and I was like, Weta has now officially just collaborated with Games Workshop to release, the three that they're releasing are Lieutenant Titus of the Ultramarines, Abaddon the Despoiler from the Chaos Space Marines, and then the third one is this woman from the Sisters of Silence, and I forget her name.
Ooh.
Saint Celestine, I think is the character. And
Classy name.
what?
Classy name.
Ooh, yeah. And so they're releasing these three, and I posted something on Twitter, and I remember Kara just said like, "You need it," and that was it. That was the only comment that she posted or something like that.
You need it. Yep.
And I was like, y'all are a bad influence.
Yes.
Get it.
I know
you
this.
know you want it.
Mm. Have you gotten to play Space Marine 2, Kara?
Yeah, I played a little bit of it. We played
Oh,
last
nice.
week for Sunday Funday.
Yeah. Garrett
Oh,
was too
that's right.
tired, so
Yeah.
He was a
you know what?
sleepy
It was
boy.
a blessing. I enjoyed it. But if you guys play it, because Az finished, I think, the campaign, y'all have to
Yes,
play on
he did.
veteran.
Fuck that. No.
I'm trying to be a bad influence. Play on veteran. I don't know what
No.
level Garrett played when he was playing with the boys on.
I don't know
was it
either.
Monday?
I think it was Monday.
Yeah,
Because I watched it as well.
I was lurky turkeying it.
Yeah?
I heard
Yep.
I heard there was
Yep.
a like Warhammer aficionado. His name is Bricky, but he's got like a couple million subscribers, and he's a big Warhammer channel, and just kind of like tabletop gaming in general. But people were giving him a hard time because he is notorious for just like saying that he's a big Warhammer fan and like having this entire channel devoted to like he's the biggest Warhammer channel, you know, on the platform. But then anything that comes out, he's like, yeah, well, the Imperium is really just a bunch of fascists, so I didn't really like the game or something. Just like, oh my god, dude.
What?
You're such a just freaking poser. You're just trying to be like a contrarian, or because he's really one of the only people that that I've heard of that has been like, I don't know,
Against the
chastising
game?
this game against the game. Yeah.
That seems so
But-
strange. There's whole channels for this, you know, game. In all
Well,
of its glory, and you don't like it.
Well, that's what these people do. Is he is notoriously also known for his take on the female custodians, because when they came out, his whole thing was, guys, it's a game where orcs paint red on their cars to make them go faster. This is not a serious setting, okay? Like, no one cares about this stuff. It's literally like, who cares that much? And I was like, bro,
But
your
why do you have a
entire
channel?
I was like, your entire channel, all the money that you made and the millions of people that follow you, love this lore. Tell me how much you're like out
Well,
of
and he
touch
just
with your
trashed all of them.
exactly.
The
So
hell? Some people are. Ooh.
well, it's pulling the ladder out from underneath you once you get to the top. Once you're
It's
there,
just
you're like, oh no, no,
chastising
no.
your audience.
Yeah,
Yep. Attacking, maybe even your audience,
eventually. Yeah.
possibly. It's like you suck for liking this, but like also watch my content. It sounds very
Yeah.
Disney model.
Oh, very much so.
That's unfortunate.
That doesn't make any sense to me. But what do I know?
I mean, I got called called out for my grifting, I think. I was like,
Oh, you're a grifter now?
yeah, I'm a grifter. For
When
being
did
like,
you do that?
someone was like, you're not a fan of this. I was like, how do you know, person? Like I'm a fan, but I'm not a big fan. I know that. don't
I
know the lore
enjoy
very
it.
well.
Is that not enough?
Yeah. Why are you gatekeeping and saying I'm not a fan? Like, you don't know what I do every day. I
You
think
know what?
that's silly.
You know what I really do appreciate though, X-Ray, and this is just kind of, I'm not saying this just to, fluff, be a fluffer.
Massage my ego, please.
Exactly. But I've noticed that there are things that you may not know about, like Doctor Who, but Gary is exponentially well researched on his Doctor Who knowledge. So what do? Instead of pretending like you know and love this stuff, you've actually gone and like watched it, right? And then I think what you do, which a lot of other hobbyists don't do, is that you come into it with an open mind and you say, regardless of whether this is like, what problematic or whatever for the times, you're just like, I either like this thing or I don't, and I'm not going to pretend like I'm a tourist, or I'm not going to be a tourist and pretend that I like it just for,
Clicks
likes
or
and clicks and
whatever.
stuff like that.
It's too hard to keep up all the lies. I'm very
Yeah, it's not worth
forgetful.
it.
Exactly.
So if I faked it, y'all would know because I contradict myself constantly. I would contradict myself constantly.
Yeah. So I think that is one thing that a lot of nerds, or not a lot of nerds, a lot of current tourists could learn something from you, because they are saying that, oh, this is inherently evil or racist or patriarchal. It's like, okay, then don't watch it. Then like don't engage with it. Yeah. So
I mean, I understand if you have a channel and you're like reviewing it, that's not a big deal. But like when people just are hateful on Twitter just because of an opinion, that's like, okay, slow your roll, buddy. Not that big of a deal.
that's just your opinion, man.
Yeah. Are you Disney in yourself? Like, are you Disney? Because I think if you're Disney, you can have a stronger opinion about it. I'm sure, but you're not making money off of this. No.
Or
What?
are they?
Who knows? Like, why is it a problem that someone not like it?
Star Wars Explained
Oh.
makes money from Disney.
Is that
Like they
factual?
get access and shill, maybe not money, but they get like access. Like they will
Opportunity.
shill their channel, yeah, for
Oh,
their
okay.
access and opportunity.
I see what you're saying.
Most
Okay,
gamers will do that as well. Or at least most streamers will do that as well.
Mm.
I mean, streaming is a great way of advertising a game. Honestly, like we've seen it time and time again. Like people
Oh yeah.
will stream a game and people will end up buying it because they've seen this person play it. I understand that. I've done that too.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So
Hey, every time I see you guys play Space Marine, I'm like, damn,
that could be you.
I gotta get this. I'll wait
One
until the
day.
hype dies down, and then by the time I stream it, no one will want to watch.
might. Watching you struggle in a game,
I'd watch that.
Oh yeah.
I'd watch
actually.
that. Max's first time playing a game.
That would be
Yeah,
pretty
what-
funny.
I'm gonna watch him pop his game cherry.
Yeah.
Ooh, y'all want to see that?
That sounds dirty.
I have a question for you. So the Space Marines, and well, actually, a lot of them, they have these different decorations on their armor.
Mm-hmm.
The parchment, what does that mean? Like the little pieces of paper with like, it looks like it's embossed with like wax and stuff.
Yeah. So those are called purity seals.
Oh,
I actually have one, right?
on you right now?
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is one that was made from Etsy, but I have this on my microphone, and I just you know, it's kind of cool. Or you can like, you know, pin it to yourself. But yeah, no, purity seals are awesome because it basically talks about the exploits that you have had in battle, or it may talk about an award that you've won, or like a character or a heroic trait, or prayers. A lot of purity seals have like prayers on them and things like that. It basically just another way of adorning yourself with the exploits that you have had in battle. I know like the Black Templars, the army that I play with on the tabletop, they love purity seals, but they also love chains.
Ooh, okay.
And chains are cool because they chain their weapons to their bodies, saying that they will never release their weapons from their grip as long as they live, and even in death, they'll continue to fight. Hence the chains. So, yeah.
Cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I need a piece of parchment to say that I've been in the Twitter war. Post Apple rewriting Ripley. And
The
I
Twitter
survived.
war. The culture wars. We fought it on Twitter.
I did. No, I didn't really fight any war. I just made jokes about it, I suppose.
That's
I
funny.
don't know if that's but for them. It might be considered fighting a war, I suppose, depending on who you talk to.
Good morning to Mr. Eric O'Sullivan, the Sultan of Soup himself. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for being here this morning. And then, oh yeah, Spirian says Disney has a large shill slush fund for sellouts, like Star Wars explained. And then Psychotic Mongoose, hail to you. He says plenty of people watch Gary playing games because of how entertaining it is. That's a good point. That is a very good point. So
Entertaining, not good, but entertaining.
correct. Right.
Yeah, I mean, how many female gamers out there that are not good? Or
Mm-hmm.
I say entertaining, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and you know, if a person finds that entertaining, that's their prerogative, right? How many actual good female gamers are there? Actually, Kara's one of the good ones.
Yeah, Kara beat everyone on Chain Together, right?
It was like she was such a like a sleeper agent with that. Yeah. All of a sudden, she's just kicking all of our butts.
That's
I knew I
amazing.
was gonna lose, but I had no idea that it was gonna be that like that with the boys.
The boys.
I like surprising people. Come on, puzzle.
Yeah, I think you have to fall into one of those categories of like, you're either really damn good at your job in terms of you're an extremely good gamer, but maybe you don't have like the personality or the showmanship, but people come to watch you because of your gaming. Or you're kind of an average gamer, but your personality brings like the masses. Or you suck and everyone likes to watch you kind of struggle, and it's funny and it's like an experience. So there are plenty of other categories, but I feel like those are some of the main ones, maybe.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
And a little bit. Excuse me. It won't stop. Cadis is like Kara is a savage and party animals. That is abso-freaking-lutely true.
Mm.
Love me some party animals.
It's been a while.
I like
since we've
surprising
played it.
people. I
You're
very
good
much
at that.
enjoy surprising people. It's like my husband whenever we go go-karting. I'm very vicious. I do
Oh my
not hold
God.
back.
I feel like that'd be terrifying.
I am X-Ray has seen me drive, but I am so aggressive driver in go-karting.
She puts
That
the
would-
pedal to the metal.
That'd be pretty funny to watch.
Hello.
Hi!
Good
We
morning.
miss you.
Morning.
Good morning.
You're awake.
I'm so
I'm
awake. Sorry,
Steph's
I have
like-
like.
I set
Still
my
in
alarm
bed.
for the wrong time.
Oh no!
Oh no.
No. Did you do PM versus AM?
No, I did Eastern versus Central time.
Oh shoot.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm
Dang
glad
it.
you're here though.
My computer is still on Eastern time, and I haven't changed it.
Oh no!
So when I looked
no.
at Max's stream that he made last night, I was like, oh okay, 10 a.m. I set my alarm for 9:30, but
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh god, that sucks.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you're with us now. So, good morning.
Yeah.
Morning.
Andrew Matthews in the chat says, "Or you are very hot," meaning like one of the other categories of gamers is like you're just hot, and that's all. That's kind of what you bring to the table, and yeah, that's also fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fair. I mean, it's a different type of entertaining, but you know, all it is what it is.
Yeah.
Andrew Matthews with the 2 pounds says, Kara, the honey badger and queen of lizards. Yes.
Ooh.
That's actually what my
Ooh.
coworker, that's what Caro calls me at work is honey badger.
Oh really? Aww.
That's what, whenever we have our middle of the night launches, we call it honey badger hour.
Oh god.
I love it.
I
See-
have. Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
No, you're fine, X-Ray. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say. We too dumb mutta Falker. X-Ray, Kara, making Warhammer things precious. Aw. I'm
Oh,
gonna take that as a compliment. It might not have been, but I'm going to.
Precious.
that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna rationalize that.
Yeah.
It's
Girl
canon
brain it
now.
and make it into a compliment it.
Tinko. Okay, sorry. Max, you go now. Sorry.
I was gonna say from Cranberry Langers, he says, "Hello MVP. If your purity seal gets taken off in battle, does it mean you're too weak to defend that thing?" I don't
True.
think so. I could be a fake geek girl and may not be
You're
presenting the lore correctly. I know that like it's a shameful thing if you lose your weapon in battle type of thing, like for the Black Templars, you know. But
Ooh.
like for your purity seals, I don't know how that would work necessarily. But we do have Eric O'Sullivan for $10, 10 big
Whoop, whoop.
ones. Thank you so much, sir. Hold on.
Bow, 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 bow.
I'm trying. I don't know why my horn isn't working.
That's why you have us.
There we go.
Honk,
Now
honk.
we're talking. And Eric O'Sullivan, thank you so much for the $10, man. He says, I see the fandom war through a simpler lens. Sports fans in Boston were downright hostile to players and coaches that won't win. I see that here. the good person's quote unquote side can't handle the heat from that. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Can't handle the heat. Get out of the kitchen.
He also says Gary's a good egg. He introduced me to gratitude lists, and that's really had a profound impact on my day-to-day life. Thank you, Gary. Dude, that's so rad. I love that.
Like you make lists of the things you're happy about.
Yeah.
And I really like because Eric does videos every morning of like him on his way to work or something, and he'll just list the things out that he's really thankful for that day, and it's such a refreshing. And it like the practice of doing that is really tough sometimes because even on the days that you don't want to do it, that's kind of when you have to do it the most. But Eric's really good about that, and I love kind of seeing what he is grateful for. And it's just really refreshing and kind of lightens up your day. So appreciate the super chat, man. Genuinely, I appreciate it a lot, and you're one of the good ones, brother. One of the good ones.
We need more positivity, so I get it.
Yes.
Jonathan Stevie, speaking of positivity, for $2 is not fat and not a 5. X for Kara and Steph and Max.
Whoop whoop.
Thank you, Jonathan. And Andrew Matthews for 2 British pounds says, how did Perry Chan find that video? I think he hacked into my computer, honestly, and found it. Yep. That's it.
That's what we're going
The
with.
video's ridiculous, though.
I haven't watched it. I haven't
video.
watched it with the audio.
Oh god.
I just saw the
need
deep
to.
fake. That's all I saw. I will. Don't worry. Don't worry.
It's so much better with audio.
Oh,
gosh.
Lord. Good old
So,
Perry Chan.
I love that some people don't know it's like a deep fake too.
Oh my.
But it looks
Yeah.
so real. AI is amazing for that.
It looks pretty
Or-
good.
Or I guess it reminds me of Snapchat. You know how you can do like face filters?
Oh, yeah.
You can't hear anything. Yeah, I don't have them. I don't have them up yet. I'm getting them.
Oh,
here.
Get us
is
up.
chat yelling at
I'm
you?
sorry. I thought I muted.
Oh, no, we didn't mute. We didn't mute. We didn't hear you for the last little bit, so it's all good. All good. But
Yeah, get us up. Do something to
That's
get
what
us
she
up.
said. That's what she said.
Have it. They're up now. I have them up.
Oh,
They're
are
up.
we?
I'm fully up.
Oh.
All the
They're
game
fully-
words now.
I,
Hopefully,
I
what?
I forget
I'm
what
sorry.
it was, but like, I think it was like, was it the debate, or it was something funny where I was texting Josh one night and we were just going back and forth, and something happened that was like, really like a mic drop moment where I was like, oh my god, that was incredible! Like I can't believe that, and I forget what it was, but Josh and I were texting, just being stupid, and I go, "I'm fully bricked up over here." And he goes, "What?"
Excuse
He goes,
What?
"What did you just say?"
You know what that means, right?
And I was like, "Dude, that was amazing. I'm bricked up over here."
Oh my god.
Oh.
We'll never not now use that. So now the new term is bricked up. So
All right. Well,
I don't think we needed to know that, but okay.
I mean, you and Josh do on your own time.
Yeah,
We
I'm
don't
sorry.
judge. This is 2024. We're not allowed to judge.
We don't.
But
Yeah.
damn.
hey, I
But
thought
we
you
do
guys
please
were
our friends.
I thought you guys were supposed to be inclusive.
We're including you in the teasing.
Yes, okay. Fair.
Equal
yeah, no, it used to-
opportunity.
Yeah, right. It used to be fully torqued, but now it's bricked up. So,
Hey, why not both?
hey, both are good.
We don't discriminate here.
No. Either
Aw.
one, whether you're fully torqued or you're bricked up, we're happy either way.
This account is the most hilarious name. Mike the Doggo Killer.
Oh.
Oh,
Are,
no.
are you my cook? I'm kidding.
Oh.
Thank you for the 10 gifted membership.
Ooh,
my
10
God.
gifted membies.
Hot
Nice.
damn.
You can watch the videos of me on my road trip with Kara and Wicked, and I think there's a pool party in there somewhere. So
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, there is.
Yes. After that
I
one.
cannot wait. Oh my God, Steph, I get to see you in a month. Sorry, Max.
Soon.
Excited.
Sorry,
I'm
Max.
so ready.
I feel betrayed. No, I'm kidding. That's okay. I'm just gonna miss you guys. Will you be able to FaceTime me once you guys get there or something?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. No.
Oh,
Maybe.
Kara has decided.
A happy wife, happy life. I'm just saying. Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, that's fine. You guys enjoy your time
You know
without
what? We'll just send you pictures and videos being like, oh, wish Max was here, but he's not. Ha
me. But it's not. You like go to there's like a comic booth or something at the convention. It's like, oh, look at all these great comics. Oh well, and then just walk away and just, oh, bummer. Sorry, Max, you're not here.
Oh, you know somebody who would really like this. Oh no.
Yeah.
I've already forgot who he is. Never mind.
Oh,
Never mind.
Yeah.
he might be bricked up or something. That's probably why he couldn't come over.
You know, these comics I feel like would get somebody fully torqued. I just don't know who.
Gary, you're right.
Gary, actually. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and we get
Oh,
to see
Lord.
Remy again. Oh,
I'm so
no.
excited. I
So
love
excited to
Remy.
see Remy. She's
Remy
probably gonna
girl.
have grown so much.
I know.
Groaned?
Groaned, yes.
Grounded?
I don't know English, okay? Whatever. Just let me have this.
I'm gonna be having like some private time, like alone time with Remy.
Oh.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess I'm house sitting for a little while for them.
Ooh.
Aww.
I'm so jealous. You and Remy are gonna be best friends.
Yeah, we're gonna be besties. Yeah, I'm house sitting for them for a little while.
Yeah.
But you guys are out of town. The best trip
Uh-huh.
ever.
Well, we'll see. I'm a
Oh.
little scared. I'm a little scared for getting sick, as usual. But you know, it is what it is. I'll try my best.
So excited for you guys. It's gonna be so much fun.
It is going to be fun. I have always wanted to go to Peru. The only thing that I would say that I wish we could have done, but time-wise, might not have been enough. And I don't know if Gary and Melissa and Garrett would have wanted to do it, but hike the Machu Picchu.
Oh.
Mhm.
We're taking transportation. Thank goodness. But I've never dealt with elevation before, so that would have been like a absolutely brand new challenge.
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 Mhm.
Challenge.
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm, mhm,
Challenge.
mhm.
We love you. I promise.
I love you too.
I love that Gary has even now caught on to your little mannerisms because he was like, he called it a bag the other day on one of the live streams.
Oh yes, I remember that.
He was like,
Was
or
that
as
video,
X-Ray
wasn't
Girl would
it?
say.
Or was it live stream? I don't remember. Things get
I
mixed
thought
up.
it was a live stream, but he was like, or as X-Ray Girl would say, a bag.
A bag.
A bag.
Yeah,
Got it in the
sorry,
bag.
my Canadianisms are coming out.
Josh says X-Ray speaks English with an R.
Yes.
So, Steph, here's the plan. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, no, X-Ray. You guys are gone. You guys are in, visiting. What is it? Peru, right?
Peru.
Ooh.
Yeah, Peru. So you're gonna be
Peru.
in Peru.
Peru.
Peru. and Steph, I'm gonna reach out while you're watching Remy, And I'm gonna make a trip over there, and unbeknownst to Melissa or Gary, you and I are just gonna go through the comic collection. Is that cool? And we're gonna start alphabetizing, and we're gonna,
We're gonna surprise
then-
them.
yeah, and then we're gonna surprise them when they get home, and they're gonna be like, oh,
Excuse me.
oh goodness.
You just want to go through the comic collection.
I think he just wants to touch all the statues. Actually, he wants to touch.
There's some
Superman's butt.
ulterior motives in there.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I
I
have
would
touched the spider.
never, ever have ulterior motives for
You're
Any of
using me for the
Gary's.
comic collection.
I'm
wants to be, like, Max
using you. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
He's alphabetized. He's just gonna start reading and laying on the
I
floor.
know.
And be like, this
Steph
is,
is
the
gonna
best
be like,
day of my life."
Max, focus. We have to get this done. And like, but this issue is so good.
Andrew Matthews asks for 2 British pounds. Big question: will you eat guinea pig? Yes, Garrett and I are gonna eat guinea pig. We both said
Oh,
we would.
isn't that like a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing there. I will try it. I don't know if I'll like it, but I'm willing to try it. I've eaten some weird stuff in my life, so
I bet
guinea
you
pig's
have.
not that bad. Yeah, the weirdest was balut, but I was a kid back then. Okay, I don't do it as an adult.
What is a
Is
balut?
that blowfish?
No,
That's
so
the
it's
egg,
a
isn't it?
Semi-formed egg.
Oh,
like kind of-
oh, that's right, balut. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's like the with the chicken there.
With the
Yeah.
fertilized egg.
Yeah, I would
Oh.
never do it now as an adult, but
What
it
did it taste like? Because like I don't know why this woman keeps popping up on my Instagram Reels feed, but there's this woman who eats like the craziest stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
at the time, it just like because there's the amniotic sac that just tasted like egg, kind of a yolk, and then I just remember it just tasted so good because I put so much salt and pepper on it. I don't think it has a strong taste, to be honest.
Are these like mukbangs?
No, I was a
Yeah,
child.
for some reason, like she keeps popping up.
Oh, that lady.
The
okay.
very first video that I saw of her, she was eating a turtle. Maybe that's why it popped up. I was like,
Oh, the poor turtle.
Oh
yeah, she was eating a
no! I want
turtle.
to see if you love turtle.
That's awful.
Like, I don't know. It freaked me out. I was like, what in the world? But I was like, they eat turtles? I was like, I
Yeah, they
watched it.
do.
Maybe that's why it keeps popping up. But yeah, like she pops up, and one of the things that she eats is balut, like all the time. And like
is
with like
good.
the fully formed like chicken there with like the beak and everything. I'm like, how do they eat
It's
that?
very
That's, like,
soft.
feathered.
It's not very hard.
No,
Oh.
thank you. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Like I said.
I can't even eat mushrooms. Fuck that.
Oh.
So if
Aw.
mushrooms are on a pizza, Kara, you won't do it?
Yep.
Damn.
Pizza is all yours.
Love
That's
pizza.
funny.
I can't wait to eat pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to. Oh, was it? I'm trying to think where in Africa, but I was in Africa and they had alligator meat and ostrich egg, and I had those. two.
Alligator's good. I like
Alligator's
alligator.
Chicken.
Really
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
We had alligator together, X-ray,
Yeah, we did.
with Valiant Renegade.
Yeah, we did.
Ooh,
That was
nice.
fun. He's
I
a-
miss
I was-
him. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Mm.
I was actually like surprised at how how much I enjoyed the alligator meat and how good it was. It was like salty chicken. It was great.
Yeah, alligator's really good. I like alligator.
Great texture. Great texture.
Mm-hmm.
Um, remind me, Max, how many
uh-huh.
layers of paint do you usually do?
2 is your
Standard.
standard. You want to do 2 thin coats.
Okay. Sounds good.
The first one will be a little bit see-through. So like right now I'm painting the inside of this guy's cloak and it's a beige, but you can actually see the black primer, the undercoat underneath. And that's actually totally fine because you want a thin layer to where it may be a little translucent because your second layer will actually cover that. You just don't want to put one coat on that's like just super thick, and it's just gonna lay heavy on there, because then the paint gets kind of like chalky, and it gets really like it just gets really thick. So you want to lay it on.
Too thick.
Yeah. This is the only time you don't want it to be thick.
Oh.
We cannot be a size queen.
Steph goes, "Aw."
We Too Dumb Mutter Falker with another $1.99. I have to say that so carefully because I don't swear. Extra girl, fair, skilled, to great assets. Yes, Rucky and Jojo are my assets. They are my
Assets.
Hey, sweet babies.
Mhm.
They're puppies. They're my favorite puppies in the world.
And Harley.
May she rest in peace. I miss her. I love her.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god. So the new Nisi Poo, she reminds me of Harley
Yeah.
a lot.
Oh.
She lays her head on my chest like Harley does. Put her on one side, she just turns to the other. And she can lift her head, which is pretty impressive for a baby.
Oh,
I
wow.
guess.
For a newborn already?
For a newborn,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
really
so
impressive.
she does the like she's on one side and she goes oh, like she still bashes her face, but you know it's pretty cute. I'm into it. This baby's so cute. I love babies.
Oh, I've officially connected almost all of the sides. I just got
nice.
a big
Looks good.
chunk connected. Woo!
Yeah, that looks rad.
Slowly. It's slowly working. It's slowly happening. Okay.
Oh, Josh. Josh says about the balut, he says sometimes they have bones and feathers in them. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's weird. So you just eat the crunchies. You just crunch down on it.
Ugh. I'm getting chills over here. That sounds rough.
No, I'm good. Think so. Not
There's
for
Steph's
me.
stream. How do we go theater mode? Now we're talking. How's that motorcycle coming along? It's the motorcycle, right?
Yeah, it's the bat cycle. I
Glad you're
already
streaming.
looked up.
Thank you for reminding me. Twitch.tv.
Coming along.
Did you say Kamala along?
It's coming along.
Kamala?
Coming along.
It's
Oh my
Kamala,
gosh.
not Kamala.
Oh, I saw that video.
My chat Jonas he donated to choose the name of my character in the race, so he picked an Argonian, so the lizard type, and we named it Calamander Harris.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my god.
I like it.
Calamander,
she is-
amazing.
They are lizard people, so. that's
Yes,
nice.
they
I
are.
believe in lizard people, so.
Oh, lizard people hunt, like, if you've ever seen Gavin Newsom, you go, lizard person.
Mark Zuckerberg, lizard
Yes,
person.
oh
Big
my
lizard
god.
person.
Like the
100%.
worst lizard person ever.
Yeah. Creepy, weirdo lizard men.
Yup.
Psychotic Mongoose, thank you for that gifted membership.
Samesies, psychotic. Thank you. We love when you whore around like this.
You slut.
And Cranberry with the $10 says, I'll be going to Tim Hortons with my bag of milk for my maple syrup coffee.
Ooh.
Afterwards, I'll grab some poutine and bag of ketchup flavored potato chips. Sounds good, eh, X-Ray? Yeah, it does.
She's like, I'm here for this.
Egg.
Sorry I say bag so weird.
That poutine boy.
Yeah. Is there anything that you guys say weird that's just like different from most regular Americans?
Mm,
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think
I
the
don't
Texan y'all
think.
is the common one.
Oh,
Yeah, I do
y'all,
say
yeah, but I
y'all.
feel like a lot of people say y'all now.
yeah.
Maybe. Just trying to make myself feel better.
No. Yeah, I'm trying to
Ain't
think.
gonna happen.
Y'all.
What do I say that's weird?
Psychotic Mongoose,
Chat-
thank you for the gifted subscription to Yo Pops. Thank you. And Flogan, thanks for resubscribing. I appreciate it.
Mm,
I don't know. Chat, help. Do we say anything that's weird?
yeah.
I feel like Steph
of
would
anything.
know out of all of us if we say
Yeah.
anything
Oh.
weird.
Steph's good
He's
about
so
that
good
stuff.
at that.
I can't think of anything, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the way I say
Like,
iron.
I've listened to, I know X-Ray's like, you know, accent, but yeah, I can't think of anything.
Man, I don't know how Psychotic Mongoose does it. Because I feel like he gifts a membership that, like, at the same time on each channel. It's impeccable. I don't know. It's like,
Great timing.
yeah, it's pretty great. So Psychotic, thank you so much for the membership, and it went to our very own Wargamer girl. So hope that she enjoys that membership.
Whoop whoop.
Lewis says MVP has a Valley Girl voice.
I can see that.
I don't know what you're
California.
talking about.
Gary has the same thing too. You know, he has a
Well,
some
Yeah.
valley comes through.
a little bit of Valley.
Yeah.
Oh no, my I think my Valley Girl and my gay voice are actually pretty.
Same.
Very
All
similar.
in the same.
They're pretty similar, but they're like kind of scary good because like Gary and I lived here for like, you know, have been here for most of our life, so I think we've heard it so much that it's like, oh boy,
It's
you know how to do it.
ingrained.
Yeah.
I don't really hear a lot of Valley.
Big stretch. Ugh.
Not in Texas
Well-
anyway, I guess.
You don't hear a lot of Valley Girl, you said?
Yeah, well, not in your voice. I don't know.
I can hear it.
MVP's California accent, says Jonathan Stevie. California doesn't have an accent, right?
Okay, never mind. I heard it.
What are you talking about? No way. What is
Proven wrong.
happening? Now I'm like, how do I speak? What am I saying?
Caught.
You know what's funny is like, whenever Henry Cavill does an American voice, it very much sounds like an American. Please give me a cheeseburger. Like it's super, just like, I don't know,
Proper.
very proper American, I guess. So, which I kind of like, because I think Superman would have that voice. But
Yeah, he would. Alright.
Spirian for $3, dude. Thank you so much. Let's get some horn for you in here.
We all
Uh,
received.
Yeah, right. Bro, I don't need a soundboard anymore. We're just on top of it. He's got a pear character punching the air with fist and bump written on its knuckles. Nice. Well, thank you, Spirian. I appreciate that, brother, for the super sticker. Means a lot.
No.
And it helps
You say rad. Like, I don't think I've ever heard a lot of people say rad before. As much as Max says it.
So red.
this is very true. I do say rad and gnarly. So
Oh my god,
That's
that's, so
fair.
Cali. You're so Cali.
yeah, Lee.
So cute.
So that I will 100% admit to. Like I'll say, "Oh, that's pretty rad, dude."
I don't know.
Radical.
Radical.
See, the question is, what's the most attractive accent?
Australian, British, Southern. Those are like the ones I hear the most from people.
Marianne, thank you for the gifty.
But I don't know. What do you guys think is like the most attractive?
Italian.
Ooh, Italian.
Very exotic.
Ooh,
Okay.
French. I don't mind a French accent, like real French, not Quebec.
I
French.
don't like a French accent. No.
You could speak. Oh, and any Spanish, you could be saying profane things to me. It'll just be like, oh, just keep going.
Actually, X-Ray, that's probably what you want
Someone's-
is for him to
Someone's like
tell
cussing
you.
her out in Spanish, and she's like, "Thank you."
Yes.
Oh, please tell me more.
Tell me more.
Degrade me harder. No.
Wow. Who do you think I am?
Hey, you
A
can't tell
typical
me-
woman.
Yeah.
Toxic.
You can tell me that some Italian guy telling you something dirty would not just completely.
Rock
Yeah.
your socks.
Never mind. Yeah, get you bricked up.
Wow. It's gonna become a thing. You can't be fed tapping, Max.
There's a oh my gosh, what is his name? The guy from Kingsman, the young guy.
The guy
Taryn?
that plays Eggsy.
Yeah, Eggsy.
Yeah, Taryn Egerton,
Yeah.
I think is his name.
Taron Egerton. Yeah, that guy. So I like his British accent. That
Yes.
specific one he does.
Is it more
Yes.
proper? Or is it more cockney?
No, it's not proper. It's I don't know. It's I like that type of a British accent. Like that one's nice. And then Australian. I really like the Australian accent. And then coming in third is the Scottish accent, like Ewan McGregor.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drinker, Count Dankula. I could just listen to them all. Yeah.
Well, Count Dankies is like his Scottish is like thick Scottish.
Very
Well,
thick. I
you
love how
can't-
he's like,
I'm okay
"Oh,
with it, though."
Be saying.
no."
I'm okay with it. That's cool. Cool. Yeah.
That's fair.
Thank you, Spirian, for the super sticker. $2. God, I didn't put makeup on this one.
You don't need it.
Yeah, you're
I
good
will.
without it.
Thank you. But I still feel like it.
Nah. Now, what about? Because I agree with you guys on the Australian the Australian and the Italian, I think are. I don't know. There's just something. There's something masculine about the Australian accent, but then there's something really exotic and regal and like kind of sing-songy and beautiful about the Italian
Proper.
accent.
Oh.
But I was gonna say, what about women? Like, are there accents on women that are like, this is really attractive?
A lot of men say Russian, but I do have Nick the Greek in here for $4.99. Says, ladies, you can stop pretending. Obviously, you love Greek the most. I actually don't know a lot of
No,
Greek
I don't-
people.
Yeah, I've never heard of
I don't think I can recall a Greek accent.
I only know one Greek woman, and she's a streamer, but she's the only person that I can think of. But it's kind of difficult to understand her sometimes. So,
Mm.
it's the only thing. Spirian,
make
thank
good
you for the
food.
$3.
They do make good food, though.
They do. I love me some like good Mediterranean, some good Greek food. Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah. Why so serious for $5? Or why so serious for $5? Says you need to be in great shape to hike the Inca Trail, and hiking up Huayno Picchu is worth it. Just start early, and going down to Pizek is good too. I mean, I've done the Alps, the loop around France, Italy, and Switzerland. Do you think
Oh,
it's
that's cool.
harder or more easier? It's probably harder because of the elevation. And I've done Argentina and Chile. So I'm good at hiking. I'm very determined, even if I'm slow. I'm very slow. Okay, I'll admit it. But
But you'll get there just in time.
Yeah. What I usually do is like, there's always one person who's my like bestie because they're slow like me. We'll just like stand there staring at the view, dying, but
Oh
staring.
no.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
breathing in.
essentially. And like, as much as I hate hiking when it's happening, it's so satisfying when you do get to those views and you've overcome it. Like, there was one day I think I had 2 hours of sleep. I think I spent the whole time hiking crying because I was so exhausted.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Like,
Oh.
when I finally got to the end, I'm like, I can't believe I did it. I feel so happy.
It is very an accomplished feeling for sure
Yeah.
once you get to the top.
Very
I
emotional.
want to go find. There's some waterfalls out kind of near where I live. I want to go find them. I know it's not like that much of a hike, but I've
It's
never
still
hiked,
fun. It's
so I
still
want
fun.
to.
Honestly, I think more people should go hiking. It's like one of the best free things to do because it always usually comes with a view.
Yeah.
But didn't you know, X-Ray? Hiking is very white supremacist.
It's
so
racist.
it's
I-
super
hey,
racist.
It's
You know,
ableist.
Well, that too.
It is that too.
If
Yeah,
you
exactly.
really truly feel that, then why do we not see more people of other people hiking? No one's stopping you.
Because
literally.
white
That was
people
a very, that was a
invade
very
that
racist statement.
Yeah, they take up the space. X-Ray.
Oh my god.
What do you mean that kind of people?
I don't know. What people aren't hiking that makes it so racist? I actually literally don't understand.
X-Ray, I think it's time that you've taken a look at your internalized racism that you are projecting onto everyone else. So,
Hey, the more people that hike, the better, honestly. Because then, if I die on the hill, you can find my body and call someone.
no. Steph, did you get to see Matt Walsh's "Am I Racist"?
I did. I saw it last night.
Did you
Oh,
like
how
it?
was it?
Oh, it was hilarious. It was so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I really want to see it.
Do you know it's gonna
I was-
release on Daily Wire at some point?
With
Like,
what?
a
Oh,
streaming
probably. I think so. I love their the Daily Wire like intro. They kind of made it almost Avengers like. You know how the Avengers intro?
Oh,
Oh,
Where it
really?
shows like all of the superheroes. Well, the Daily Wire intro is like very much. It shows all of their like personalities and stuff, and then at the end of it, instead of saying Marvel, it says like Daily Wire Plus. It's so good. Like
I want
want
to watch it.
yeah.
It's such a great movie. I think like someone described it as like the Daily Wire's Borat, where he just plays kind of like this part, and
That's
people
what
believe
I
him. And
saw
it's
it.
true. Yeah, but he goes on this quote unquote journey, and it's very much calling out. I don't think it's like what a lot of people think it's going to be, where he trolls. Like he does troll, but it's more of like him calling out a lot of like the race grifters who profit off of anti-racist rhetoric.
Mhm.
And they charge a lot in order to like speak or at conventions or hold conventions. Their
Oh.
fee is it is an exorbitant amount. It's crazy how much they charge just to like get an interview or a sit down or
I didn't know they
take a
charged.
class. Like, yeah, it's crazy. I think the most I saw with a single person was $50,000.
Shut
What
up.
the heck?
No.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
Are
retarded.
you kidding me?
Yeah,
And
so
it's
more of,
such
like,
it's so
exposing-
criminal.
It is.
Sounds
It's incredibly
like,
criminal. So it's more of like he's exposing all of these people who are profiting off of anti-racist rhetoric while interviewing like a lot of Americans and talking to them about, racism in America.
Yeah.
Just everyday people. Like he'll be talking to them. It's crazy like how much these people are profiting off of it. And so like that's why it's so prominent in the news and everything, because there are so many people that are profiting off of it, including people in the media. So that's basically what the movie's about. But it's done in such a way that at the very end, he ends up becoming one of these like
No
race grifters.
way.
Yeah, so like he goes
Oh
on this
my
quote-unquote
God.
journey,
That's
and he
hilarious.
starts reading all of these books and everything. It has an after credit scene too, which is so hilarious.
Oh my god, they stop. Amazing, amazing.
Yeah, he ends up going on this journey, and like he plays it to where he becomes, I guess, like inherently like racist and profiting off of anti-racist talk, and he ends up like making money and giving a workshop.
Oh my
so good.
god.
On how to be racist?
And on how not to be racist
Oh,
and
how not to be
recognizing
racist. Sorry.
that, and recognizing like your whiteness and how to get you out of that. It's
Oh
so
my
it's so
God.
good. It's so good, but like
That
the
is
talking points
amazing.
and things that people are talking about when they're, trying to teach him is crazy dumb. Because he'll ask like the most basic question to them, and they try to like talk around the answer. I mean,
Oh,
it's so
yeah,
good.
yeah.
So good. Yeah, you'll enjoy it if you guys go and see it. It's really good.
I think it also just speaks to the absurdity of it, and just how really like actually immoral it is that they're doing this, because
Oh, yeah.
as you said, Steph, like he became this grifter by the end of the movie, and yet no, like all these people who took his class or whatever probably thought, wow, that's a really great, that's a really great ideology, or that's a really great idea about, I am racist and I am this and that or whatever. But the other thing is just how flawed their logic is and how contradictory it is to itself, because you have that one clip of him talking to the woman saying, my daughter, she loves the Moana Disney princess. And the woman goes, that's great. I love that. And he goes, but she wants to dress up as Moana, so I really want to get her the costume. And then the lady gets all mad, and she's like, absolutely effing not. You're not
Yeah,
going to do
the
that.
lead up to that was actually pretty funny, because she was talking about how her daughter, watches Disney and looks at all the princesses, and she's trying to get her to stop liking the white
Yes.
princesses and move
Yeah.
towards the princesses of color, right?
Wait, are they
So-
of color too? These people in question that you're talking about?
No,
she's
she's
a
white.
She is a white woman who wrote a book, one of the most popular books. It went to like the #1 spot on the New York Times, and she charges so much to like go on interviews and to go on the news and to go on and to give like lectures. She's been profiting off of this for a long time. And yeah, she
Wow.
was the lead up to that statement about his daughter, wanting to go as Moana for Halloween. It was funny because she's talking about how more, you should encourage your children to watch more Disney princesses that that aren't white, right? And she's trying to do that with her daughter and get her to see all of the Disney princesses that aren't white. But then he's like, well, like she loves Moana, like that's her favorite Disney princess, and she's like, oh, that's great, that's awesome, you're doing a great job, whatever. And then he's like, but she wants to go as Moana for Halloween, and she's like, no. So it's like, okay, so you want to support the Disney princesses, and but you can't, because if you do, then you're racist. Like, it's so stupid.
That's
It's
so silly.
crazy.
But like, by buying a costume, you are supporting the princess too. Are you not?
Mhm.
Like, well, and you're also lining Disney's pockets. But we can forget about that. God.
I also
That's
think
insane.
it's interesting too, because she said something to the effect of like, or Matt asks her, he's like, oh, do you believe that America is inherently racist? And she goes, I struggle with the word inherently, or whatever BS she says. And then he goes, well, would you say that like fundamentally? And she goes, yes, fundamentally. And he goes, so yeah, like to its bones. And she's like, yeah, so to its bones, inherently, it's racist. And I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
Oh my
you're
God.
an idiot. You
Can't even
you
keep her
literally,
lines straight.
yeah, like you are. These people actually have mental problems. Like they are not okay.
That is
Um,
absolutely freaking insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
So-
Wow.
It's such
Wow.
a good movie.
But on a lighter note,
Oh.
I just remembered what our previous conversation was, and I think accents on women.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my god.
The southern accent is really really cute, I think.
Okay. There we go.
I think it'd be cute.
We too dumb mutter Falker, another $4.99. You should go to Angkor Wat. Every sentence they start with bong and end with bong. It's very proper to greet the Cambodian people. Oh, I've never been to Cambodia. You actually say bong and then bong? I think you're not being serious.
Bing bong?
Have any of you ever been to Cambodia or know any
Nope.
Cambodians?
No.
No.
Me neither. No. Okay.
I know Angkor Wat is like a really spiritual place though. It's
Ooh.
actually really beautiful.
I love like places like that. The older, the better for,
Hmm
for places. You know, like culture. I don't know. Gotta
Yeah.
respect that stuff. But yeah.
It's I think it's pretty ancient. It's almost like kind of this monk temple. I remember doing some research about it in college, and it's really beautiful. So
Yo
Probably,
Pops
like,
is
super
holiday in Cambodia. That's cool.
Ooh.
oh nice.
Yo Pops, does
Yeah.
the bong thing happen? Bong and then bong or whatever.
Bong,
It
bong,
starts with and ends with bong.
The Bing Bong.
Bing bong. Oh.
Yo Pop
cultural
says
appropriation.
shit. 50K to bullshit people in race grift. I'm definitely in the wrong line of work.
And
Right?
that's the
Jeez.
crazy part. Like, you know, when I heard about the whole BLM and how that person who was like the CEO or whatever, the leader, was like, you know, lining her pockets, essentially buying houses in the nice neighborhood.
Mansions, not just houses. She's buying mansions.
Mansions. It's like, are you kidding me? If you really believe this cause, you would do, like, you would make a, you know, a salary well enough, not to buy mansions, but, you know, a comfortable house. And then that money should be recycled to help people. That's the point of your organization. I
Well-
hate giving money away to people who do that.
They believe that they are owed those mansions, and they also believe that just by being an activist or just by speaking out about this stuff, that they already are helping people. You know, and that's what I think is truly a shame. Is like Disney and all these big corpos will say, we think that representation matters and all this stuff. Okay, then show us. Like do what you say that you do. But they're all talk. But if they really wanted to change things, they would go into lower income communities, black communities, or you know, wherever they think they want to make a difference, and they would start changing those places with the finances that they have. They would change the infrastructure or make more schools or provide more, like, I don't know, I just feel like they could do
Something.
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Obviously
No,
not
no.
handouts,
They-
but
They've race swapped characters. Okay, like that's the
enough
most
for
they
them.
can do.
Yeah.
Enough.
We've done our part. And then they act like, oh, we are saviors, guys. We are the saints of this world because we race swapped this character.
Representation.
Yeah.
Now, if you ever want a good organization to give money to, McDonald's, 100% of the donations go towards the Ronald McDonald Fund. for
Ronald
Kids.
McDonald House.
Yes.
What's
So,
that?
Basically, it helps with like it gives parents a place to live if their kids are in the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty
So-
cool.
It gives
just
it gives
thought-
them basically housing while like if they have to travel with their kids in the hospital to get treatment, it helps provide lodging for the parents.
That's cool.
That's a legit good organization. Hmm
Yeah. And I think
Do you
Tim
guys-
Hortons is good too.
Do y'all have any other organizations or anything that you can think of that you've been a part of or that you've heard of before that, you know, do some good work?
I've worked with St. Jude before.
I know. I mean, I haven't looked at the books, but what's the one? Railroad, the one that
Underground Railroad?
Yeah.
That's cool,
That
yeah.
seems like it. I'd have to do the research, but like I hate anything for profit, and most places like that are for profit. There's a one of those food places, those like food donation places. Essentially, I think those are pretty good too. Because how do you take the money from food?
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I've done Habitat for Humanity before.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've done that
But-
before. Like, go out there and like actually help build the houses. So I've done that before. That's not bad.
That's rad. Yeah, that's
and
cool.
then- Yeah, and then what is it called? There's a local, like the local theater chain here. Actually takes their profit and puts it back into the community, which is why there's so many theaters. And like you can actually see the donations going into work locally. So that's pretty cool. But
That's
Oh,
rad.
that's awesome. That's awesome. That's good to hear, actually. So, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that's like really good. Any place that has people who call people, I don't.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because they're paying people to call you already.
Oh,
so
no.
It's like, I mean, mind you, I would not want that job.
Yeah.
Good for you if you do that, but whew. Or the binder people on the streets. Ugh, they're the worst. I don't know if they have that in the places you guys are at.
They have the people we have are clipboard people, not binder people. They have
Ah.
clipboards and they say sign up for our cause type of thing.
You know, I always just tell them I'm already signed up, and then they stop bothering you. Like, yay! It's like, what can they do?
I don't know of any organizations that I can think of off the top of my head, but my church does a lot of outreach for the two big communities that they love helping and that I have just fell in love with are military families and military spouses, and then also how do I want to say the mentally handicapped, so children who are special needs or like people who are special needs, whether it's like Special Olympics or the Best Buddies program. Like that stuff is so fun, and I think really influential. But I've done a lot of that stuff before, and it's really cool.
oh my God, Lewis.
What did Lewis do?
Nothing. He said something. He said something very bad in the chat. You stop it, Lewis.
Oh.
Lewis, calm yourself down, Lewis.
Now you have to say it out loud. Say it.
No, I don't. No, no.
Do it.
No. No.
What if he
I'm-
super chats it to you?
Don't give him
No.
ideas. Why so dear?
One, Lewis would never.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I'm not gonna repeat it. We're talking about charities, quote unquote charities, and he put up like a bad one.
Oh,
I don't even know if that's not even a charity, Lewis. Stop it.
Is he
He
the
put up an
charity
organization.
that you want? He's just like,
no.
thank you for the $2. Says Cusco is 3,500 meters and in the high valley, over 2 up. Just over 2 up. 2K? Up in the sky? Have you guys ever been in high elevation where when you walk or go upstairs, it's like difficult?
I mean, Colorado here, but that's really it for me.
Yeah, I've been to Colorado. I think I live on such flat land that any type of simple and I've lived on flatlands for so long that any type of elevation like makes my ears pop. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh!
It's so annoying.
Oh, 2 miles. Thank you, I said.
So yeah, I think
I took-
Colorado is the highest I've ever been.
I remember I took a gondola up a mountain to like see the view, and I was walking up one set of stairs, and I just thought, "Holy crap! I'm so out of shape. Like
Oh no!
I'm dying." How the person was just like, "It's just because you're high up." I'm like, "Oh, I feel better about myself now."
Yeah, those are rough.
Yeah. How high is Colorado?
I think it's no. I mean, like the Denver Stadium is known as Mile High Stadium. So I don't know what the elevation would that would be.
Let me check. Although I'm
But like
sure
my
someone-
in-laws are near Pikes Peak, which is pretty high up.
Okay, Colorado elevation, 6,800 feet. I don't know what that means. 2,000 meters. Oh, dang. That's up. It's up there. Oh, let's just see where Toronto's at. Comparison. 76 meters. Okay. Above sea level. That's a big difference.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Terra Crystal says, I donate to my favorite streamers. That's my charity. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Terra Crystal. And then I know, right? I'm a charity case.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Alright, I'm gonna have to buy some new paints because there are so many colors I just do not have versions of.
Oh, no.
I like
What are you looking for, X-Ray? What colors do you want?
Because I don't have a good gold. Coppery gold.
Ah.
That they
Oh, you
have
want a
here.
coppery gold. Okay.
Because the armor just looks so cool. Like, looking like that. So, I want to get that. I could probably paint the hair on the helms. That would good. I can maybe make a blue like that. Maybe. I'm gonna have to get another white. I've been using it so much.
White is such a difficult paint to deal with. Every manufacturer that has a white paint, whether it's Citadel, whether it's Pro Acryl, it is always like one of the most difficult to use. It's either too watery or too thick, or it's too see-through, or like it never does well with the models that I try and use, but I don't know.
Just
So it's a tough one.
It is. It is. We too dumb mutter Falker with a 199. Bong means hi brother or hey. Oh,
Oh, bong bong.
Max Bong.
Bing bong.
X-ray bong.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, brother.
Sup, bro?
What's up, bong? Bing bong.
I really like saying Bing Bong now. Look what
Well,
you
that's-
started here.
I was about to say this is gonna be really mean, but I was like, wait, isn't that just your language?
Oh,
That's a wacism.
Max did a racism.
I did a racism. Oh no. Am I racist? Yes.
You're white, so obviously.
So obviously. Yeah, like that's also the question about the movie. It's like, so you're white. You're inherently racist. You're just born with it. What do I do now? Right? Like what that's
Like, are you doomed?
That's
Like, not
that's the
nice.
thing that he mocks, which is really funny.
yeah, cuz it's like, okay, like I've recognized my inherent racism to the bones, that I'll never be good, that I'll always have, you know, a racist side of me. So what do I do about it? How do I fix it?
Nothing. You
Does that
can't.
mean paying you $50,000 a year to
For
help
them, that's
me?
probably it.
Right? That's a ritardo. So yeah.
It's all the same thing as like the whole idea of being a man is toxic. Like,
yeah.
no, there are toxic people. Gender of people to be toxic or horrible or racist, like that's mean. That's rude. I think to do that in itself is racist.
Yeah.
Right? Or sexist, I guess, in the case of males, but no. I miss the 90s when we were all about more individualism.
Yeah, the 90s were great.
We're rad.
They were super rad, bro.
We're rad.
It was pretty
Bruh.
gnarly, bruh.
In the 90s, I used to say "suck it" a lot. Suck it.
Suck
I
it.
still say it.
Was I?
The 90s, you mean yesterday?
Kara's still in the 90s. She looks like she's a baby.
But you have to do the
that.
motion with it. You have to like do the
Cross your
hands.
arms over your waist.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, your
Crotch.
your crotch, your body parts,
Your body.
The pelvis.
your
The
special
pelvis.
body.
The no-no
parts, yeah.
square.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Don't touch me there.
This is my no-no square. I still love that song so much.
Yes.
Do you have to say that to Mark all the time?
What are you talking about?
Mark, I'm streaming. Don't touch me now. This is my
Oh my god.
Not now, honey, please.
I do talk
Later,
about my dog
later.
a lot on stream.
Later, I promise.
God.
We'll bing bang and bing bong and ching chong all into the night. Just later.
Speaking of racism,
Dang.
Yeah.
Gary, stop talking about us like that. Okay, did that?
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Eric says, I mean, MVP faced firsthand the real existing bias of being a cis-normative white man. His stories of higher academia says a lot. Oh, dude, the higher ed system is an absolute scam. It's an
Oh, yeah.
absolute grift. Like,
It's a total scam.
I realized that 2 years into it, and
yeah.
then I'm lucky that my degree needed a bit of maturity eventually after. But
Mm.
I mean, a lot of people just get degrees that mean nothing, that don't help.
Yeah.
The times where you just went to university and get a job right after was done after like maybe early 2000s at best. Maybe
Yeah.
even earlier.
I mean, what are you gonna do with a gender studies degree? I mean, I don't know.
Or-
Maybe
or
there is something,
English,
but I just,
language, history, like you can become a teacher with that, you know, that's fine, but that how many people are in this class and how many can actually be a teacher?
mm,
The Charlie Kirk Jubilee episode where he sits down, I think it's like 20 versus 1. One of his claims is college is
Oh,
a
yeah.
scam. And so, you know, he has to defend himself because he never went to college. But he's a lot smarter than a lot of these college kids, and so they have to defend themselves, right? And his main point was that they make you take all of these core classes that have nothing to do with your degree in like the first year, and you're going into debt and taking all of these classes that you don't need to be taking. And he specifically like talked with this one person who's like trying to become a lawyer, but they had to take like gender studies or something like that. They had to take some weird class that was like
Good.
required, as opposed to learning the law, learning, you know, the history of US, all of these other things that they would need in order for them to be a lawyer. And he was asking them all of these questions, and he was like, you don't know that, but I do, and you're the one becoming a lawyer, so you should know this.
it's such a good point.
It's such a great, like, Jubilee sometimes hits it out of the park, and I think that they did it with this one, with Charlie Kirk versus all of these college kids, because they have to defend that, you know, college isn't a scam. It is beneficial to me. The things that they're saying, like, well, you know, they're admitting that some of these things they don't need to take, but they're still willing to go into a lot of debt because they think that, like, their degree would be worth it, and they would make a lot of money with a degree than without a degree. And, you know,
Yeah.
they're throwing out all these statistics to him, but he's like, yeah, you know, if you have a degree, yes, it's beneficial because, you know, you'd be making a lot of money, but that statistic is flawed because it's factoring in all of the extremely high paid people in the country, like, you know, lawyers,
Oh, I mean,
doctors, engineers. If you take out those people, then just because you have a degree, it doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't matter. The pay goes down. You don't make more than someone without a degree. Like, he had to, but they weren't believing him. 'Cause they were just like, well, I mean, you need to factor in those people. It's like, yeah, but if you take them out and you have like a gender studies degree, what do you do with that? And his whole point was that, like, a lot of kids are going to college and getting a bachelor's. They're going into completely different fields of work that have absolutely nothing to do with their degree.
It's absolutely
Right.
so true, and I've seen it time and time again. And I feel bad for people who waste their time when you could have gotten your life started earlier. Those 4 years are a lot, and then all of a sudden you're out of school and in so much debt. I mean,
Mm.
America is particularly horrible for it. Like, how much is schooling for a degree there? Like, 100K? I don't know.
And he was just like, it's a system brought up where, like, you need to get a degree, go into debt where you owe the government a lot of money. It's designed to keep you down. It's not a good system. People are profiting off of you being in debt. So it's so great. It's such a great episode, and all of these people are just like defending their case. Like, no, it's not a scam. I learn a lot, and then he asks them questions and they can't answer them. They're just such basic questions, but they don't know the answers to them. He does bring up a point that, like, I'm sure a lot of you would like to make, $80,000 to $100,000 a year, right? And everybody's like, yeah, of course. It's like, well, there's you can go from high school to a trade school. There's a need for, plumbers, electricians, and he names off all of these jobs that you could, go into a trade school and be making that type of money, and they just laugh at it. They don't believe that you can make a lot of money like that.
No,
going
you
into a trade
can.
school.
Look
Yeah.
at South Park. That episode.
Well, no, they laugh because they
They look
They
down on
think
those
that-
people.
They look down
Yeah,
on
they
it
think-
because it's a labor.
exactly.
Yeah.
They think they're better or higher than those individuals who are going to do plumbing. I'm not going to work on a toilet. Are you kidding me? It's like, all right, well then you won't make $100,000 a year. All right.
Yeah, and most of those kids are not going to come out with jobs. Like, they're going to suffer and probably end up working at, like, Starbucks. Not saying anything bad about Starbucks, but, like, if you go to a degree and you think that you're going to get a job right away, and then you end up in, just like an entry-level job that you could have gotten when you were 18. Oopsies.
Yeah, that was his whole point of it. It's so good. Such a great episode.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish my parents understood that when I was younger.
No, X-ray. You need to go to college.
Yeah, doctor.
Yay, Steph is doing a racism now. I'm not the only one.
Join in!
Yeah.
It's important.
No, honestly, they did say that, okay? It's not
Oh,
not
gosh.
untrue, okay? There's a reason why people actually make fun of that.
You
He,
get-
ta- he actually he makes the point that, like, you it's also a cultural thing. You're required to go to college because you've been, I guess, like, inherently, like, I don't want to say, he doesn't use the word brainwash. He uses something else, where in order to he doesn't use brainwash. It's something else
I
where,
think
like,
it's a
they've
good,
sort
I
of
will
written
say
it in to, like,
it's
that's the thing you have to.
misinformation. Because
Well-
when my uncle was during his time, I think he went in like the 70s, you could get a job very easily. You could work for a summer and pay for your college or university, however it's called, in the States. Now it's so difficult. That's why we have a lot of debt, student debt. And now he got a great job out of university. That doesn't happen anymore. So
No.
what they grew up with back then is not what is now. So it's hard not to listen to them because, of course, they had their experience, but the world is different.
Yeah, the world is different. The world has changed.
Yeah.
I
Lewis
think,
said Steph is learning.
yay.
It's the first time I've ever
Um,
done.
Yeah, I think there was a Jordan Peterson podcast that just came out recently talking to Matt Walsh actually about his movie. And one of the things that they were saying is that Middle Eastern Americans, Asian Americans, and Indian Americans are doing better than white Americans in every field. They're more financially stable, they have better family, or like their family, they have a higher or a lower divorce rate, they make more money, they live in better neighborhoods. And so we are left to believe that yet white people are the ones who are in places of power or in a better financial status or whatnot. But I think the reason why those, Asian Americans, Indian Americans, and Middle Eastern Americans, what do we notice about every one of their cultures? They work, or they work hard, and it's like in their culture to tell their kids, you're either going to be a doctor, a lawyer, or a whatever, right? Or an astronaut. And these kids just go like, all right. So as much as we may give the Asian American community a hard time, it's true. I feel like a lot of these parents have that type of mentality.
Yeah, and like those are the ones that are making, the highest income because they're going into those fields. The problem is that like a lot of other kids, other kids are going into like they're just becoming like a communications major or humanities major or things like that aren't going to make a lot of money, but they think that they're going to be doing something with this degree when they're not going to be. I can't remember which major he said specifically that a lot of kids are going into, because there was a major specifically that a lot of kids are majoring in. I wish I could remember, but I can't. That is not beneficial to them at all.
Interesting.
But yeah, he specifically says that like those people that are going in and becoming lawyers, doctors, engineers, things like that. Yeah, they make a lot of money, but that's not everybody in college.
No,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah.
Justin Martins for 5 says, better break out the racism. Gong, X-ray getting toxic in here. I have a question. What's the name of the guy again? I'm going to try and find this Jubilee episode.
Oh, Charlie Kirk. I think it's like the second most recent video.
Oh, okay. Give it a look because that sounds like really interesting. Love
Oh, it's
it.
very interesting. Yeah.
Steph, I'm
Jubilee,
sure you
Jubilee has some great episodes. He has, and they're like with, they include people in our community. Like Alex Stein just recently went on one. That
Blair
was
White's been on one
conservative.
before.
I remember that one. That was
Oh, wow.
that was a great one.
Yeah. Conservative versus Democrats. The one that I really liked had, I can't say her last name, Amandla Enoch.
Sten.
I can't say her last name. She's been on FNT before. I really love her channel.
Oh, Amala.
Amala, yeah,
Eknobi.
Amala. Yes, her.
Eknobi.
Yeah,
Oh, I love
can't
her.
say her name, but I love her channel. But like she went on one too. She's been on a couple actually Jubilee episodes that were really good.
She is. I love her videos. She's the best.
Yeah,
she-
she's so great.
She's super based, but like still really feminine, very intelligent.
It's interesting
yeah,
because she
she's
used to be
funny.
a liberal, so she always.
Yes.
pulled
I
from
think
that
a lot of
experience.
people are liberals when they're younger. It just makes sense, like freedom. And they really do target the liberals. At least I'll talk about my experience when they help out with student debt. And then you're like, oh, they're so nice. They're so great.
Mhm.
Great. And then all of a sudden you grow up and you're like, so where did that money come from?
Mm.
And then that switcheroo happens.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many people I keep hearing within the past 5 to 10 years say, I used to be a liberal, or I used to vote Democrat, or I used to, and it's, more so now than ever as we approach the nearing election. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, and also hearing people say that they're just kind of politically not vacant. What's the right word that I'm looking for? Homeless, politically homeless, where they're like, I really don't know what's going on anymore. So
Just vote and be informed. Don't follow a celebrity's voting choice just because you like them. Doesn't mean that you're getting the same benefits they do. That's all
we're
I
looking
gotta
at
say.
you, Taylor Swift.
I know it's really bad. She said she would never ever endorse a candidate, and what did she do? She endorsed a candidate. So
Of course.
I don't know.
Do you think she got money for it though? That's the question.
I'm sure she got something for it. What the Kamala? Remember after the Kai Cenat came out about Kamala's group reaching out to him.
Oh yeah.
So-
yeah.
So I'm thinking she probably got it and had the NDA. So she can't say it if she,
Interesting.
I'll never know.
Hmm.
It is noon, and I want to get you
Oh
all
gosh.
situated. Steph, are you gonna continue streaming? Because I know you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
sometimes-
continue. I'm actually almost done with the bike, so I'm gonna just keep going.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. So I guess if everyone can go to twitch.tv my nerdy home. But
Yeah.
in any case, what do you have going
Yeah.
on, everyone?
I don't know. I
Um,
don't know what we're playing today.
I think Space Marine, but that's just me.
X-Ray, because you're streaming from your potato, you said this morning,
Yeah,
but
my potato
um, so this afternoon, will you be able to do
No.
gaming streaming or no? Okay.
Because well, I mean, I can, but I'd have to set it all up, and I have to move my capture card, and I have to move all this painting stuff that I just like put all around this desk too. So I don't know if
Yeah.
I want to put the effort in that sense, but
Totally.
I'll watch the crew play for sure.
Yeah, if you guys play Space Marine, I'll watch.
Yeah.
And then, Steph, are you doing mine or I almost said my nerdy home? Talk nerdy.
Nerdy? Yeah. So I think me and Disper are gonna stream later on today. We just have to figure out like what game and stuff because he has a Chainsaw Man stream that he's on right now.
Oh yeah.
Potentially more back rooms.
No, because we finished that one, but he had another game that he kind of wanted to play, so I think I have to see which game that was. And then, yeah, Talk Nerdy on Mara's channel today.
Nice.
That is happening.
Well, that'll be fun. And then tonight I've got Max's Man Cave. Tonight will be like kind of a clip show. We're just going to be watching like a ton of different, funny videos that have been in the news recently, but it'll be titled "Save the Cats." So
I
if
love
you
your
guys,
thumbnail.
No,
Oh,
That's fantastic.
Please.
No, we have to save them from you, not for
No,
you.
for me. You spelt it wrong.
We'll say "Save the Cats" hashtag at X-Ray Girl. We'll put you in the thumbnail as
Yay.
well. But yeah, no, it'll be fun. It'll be more culture, not necessarily like pop culture. Just because there really hasn't been. I mean, there's Rings of Power stuff, but I do not want to watch that show. So
I understand.
yeah,
Oh,
but
I don't think the people watching that show want to watch that show.
yeah, no, that's a good point. So
boring. Boring. You're boring. Sorry.
you're boring. Well, thank you guys for hanging out this morning, and thank you,
Always.
chat, for being here
We
this
love
morning
the
as well.
chat. You guys are so good looking
Yeah.
right now. I want to say
So
bye,
hot.
but I have to pee.
Yeah, I'm fully
That was
bricked up
awkward.
over here for chat.
Oh, my back hurts from standing, but I think I might be able to finish the puzzle next week. I got a good chunk of it done.
Yeah.
Nice. So, I guess, go see Steph. If not,
Yes.
I'm sending y'all to medals on YouTube. So, I
Oh,
will see
fun,
you guys
okay.
later.
All right.
Nice.
See you guys.
I'm gonna say goodbye to these peeps, and I will be right back, guys.
Bye, guys.